That was a crap, my goodness. We are trying to chit-chat La Liga so that they can allow us sign Lionel Messi. You went ahead, attacked La Liga, you can attack Real Madrid. I'm okay with you attacking Real Madrid, but you should not attack La Liga. We should have left that in court. If Laporta, you are sure that we are not guilty, of which I believe so, evidence that you placed, you showed in the press conference, in the Negreira case press conference on Monday, was more than evidence that Barcelona is innocent. And if that is true, then that matter should be left at the court, not attack La Liga. We are trying to talk to La Liga so that they can allow us. We are baby feeding them to allow us sign Messi. Now you are attacking them. This creating more flames into the fire. My goodness. Anyway, going straight in the news is that we have a list of players that Barcelona should sell so that we can be able to sign the players that we need in the summer, so that we can transact, we can have whatever we want to do with our summer transfers. My goodness, I have a list of players that we should sell, and some we should sell out on loan. Number first, going into the first player, Ansu Fati. I think the first player that we should sell is Ansu Fati. The behavior portrayed by his father was awful. And following Barcelona from social media and following Bayern Munich, that was something very unprofessional. He's the same agent of Ansu Fati. The father very close to Ansu Fati. Of course, the father is close to a player, and the same is his agent. If we sell, according to the rumors, is that Barcelona will place Ansu Fati on market for 40 million euros plus maybe 10 million euros in variables. That's guaranteed of 40 million euros this summer. That's why Ansu Fati, understand he comes from La Masia, is a good player. He has portrayed high level of display when he was young, coming up into the first team. 16-year-old Ansu Fati became the youngest player for Barcelona to score a goal. And that was an away goal. My goodness, Ansu Fati was a beast, but right now everything's at a mess. We need to do this for our own financial goodness. I mean, if you send Ansu Fati for 40 million euros, maybe plus 10 million euros in variables, and the same clause, we put a clause of maybe 70 million euros buyback clause, so that it can be a suitable for the club that we are going to sell, maybe Bayern Munich. That would be wow. That would be more. If I say the Ansu Fati, 40 million euros plus 10 million euros, that's 40 million euros guaranteed. That's gonna be wow. The second player is Ferran Torres. My goodness. We signed Ferran Torres from Manchester City. He has never portrayed the level that we expected him to perform since January 2022, last year. We signed Ferran Torres. We haven't even finished or even begun to pay his money. Yes, we are paying him on hire purchase, but we haven't even paid for Ferran Torres. This guy, for the last 1 year, he has been a crap. Very poor performer. My goodness. Out of 20 matches, Ferran Torres has shown up in only 2 matches. That's how bad Ferran Torres is. I don't hate Ferran Torres. He's a good player, but not a Barcelona player. You cannot be a Barcelona winger. You're shining out of, from 20 matches, you are only displaying high level of play in 2 matches. Crap performance. We are paying you money. We have paid a lot for you. Ferran Torres, I think it's time we can generate 40 million plus 10 million in euros in variable. That's guaranteed of 40 million. Up to that point, 8 million euros for Barcelona with our financial problems. My goodness, we will be on the top if we manage to sell both Ansu Fati and Ferran Torres, generating 80 million euros guaranteed plus maybe 20 in variables. That's gonna be wow. Frank Kessie, a beast midfielder. But if this conditional sale, if Gundogan arrives, of which is the most likely scenario right now. We are about to sign Ilkay Gundogan. And if we sell Frank Kessie for around 30 million euros plus 5 million in variables, that's guaranteed of 30 million euros. My goodness, that's wow. I don't see Frank Kessie remaining here if Gundogan arrives. As much as I like Frank Kessie, how he's a good player, beast midfielder, but Gundogan is something else. More, I think he's much better than Frank Kessie. More so when it comes to fitting our philosophy at Barcelona, Gundogan fit is better than Kessie. He has more experience than Kessie. He has more leadership role than Kessie. My goodness, if Gundogan arrives, of which that's more likely, that's 70% guaranteed, Gundogan will arrive. If the season will be over, I think Gundogan will join Barcelona. So if we generate around 30 million euros plus 5 million in variables, guaranteed of 30 million euros for Frank Kessie, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Another player is 2 defenders, left backs. Either one of them, Alonso or Alba. Either of them, we should generate something from these players. We have Balde. Balde is our first choice at the left back. So he has two reserved players for him. That's Alba and Alonso. Alba, old. Alonso, old. I don't understand why we should have three left backs. And Balde, not Abde. Balde is portraying this level. Oh my goodness. Sell either of them. Generate money for financial fair play. Most especially right now that Barcelona needs to make those financial sacrifices. Don't try to sell Frankie de Jong. Please, you can sell these average players who are not performing at Barcelona. Make this sacrifice. Up to that point, that's around 115 million euros from Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Frank Kessie, if Gundogan arrives, Alba or Alonso, sell either of them, 5 million euros. Or 5 million, maybe variables, that's guaranteed of 5 million euros this summer. Up to that point, 120 million, my goodness, sell either of them. If it's Alba, most especially, I'll go sell Alonso. Alonso is not a Barcelona player. Alba is a Barcelona player. I personally will be a favorite of selling Marcos Alonso, generate that money, and then maybe we can have Alba.